Okay, so here we go now. So last class, what are we discussing about? In the last class, so far, how many days done? 4 days. So all of you are attending all the 4 days. Are is there anyone who is attending this training session today as their first session? Is there anyone like that? Like not even attending even one class so far. Today is first class. Okay, if you have attended either online or offline, that is okay. But even without attending online or like that, is there anyone like that? No one is there, right? Okay, good. So every one of you are attending since past at least 3 days or 4 days. Good. So what we have done in the last class is we have looked at a practical of creating framework application as well as creating implementation application. So in our journey to learn Pega, the first step is to have your application created. First create your application. Once application is ready, then you can think about creating functionalities, creating functional components. So you are done creating a new application. That too, you are done creating framework application as well as creating implementation application. See, in the last class, we have created, a framework application on top of what? Pega platform. Second step, what we have done? Created an implementation application on top of framework application. The above created framework application. Correct? These are the two steps we have done. After this, we just have seen how to log into the created applications. The login ID for framework is different. The login ID for implementation is different. We can have one login ID for multiple applications. That is possible. Though that is possible, I have not done that. I have taken two different IDs. For some reason, I have taken. By login to framework application, you can access framework. You can see framework application related things as well as Pega platform also. By login to implementation application, you can see implementation related components, framework related components also visible into implementation, but not vice versa. As well as Pega platform components also will be visible. Okay, that's what I will show you. We will experience all those things slowly. Okay, are you clear? Any doubts or any questions related to the last session, before session? See, Friday was our last session, right? The last class was on Friday. Thursday plus Friday, 2 hours together is one session. Understand? So Thursday plus Friday, 2 hours, 2 classes you have attended here, right? Both combinedly is about one simple topic, like theory plus practical related to one topic. So on Thursday, I have explained about what is application, what is framework application, what is implementation application, advantages that we can have when you create framework plus implementation application. These things I have explained you. And also I told you we can create application using new application wizard. While creating application, we need to pass the parameters like application name, type of the application, organization, all these things we have to provide. So whatever I have explained you, that we have experience to see practically. So both days, Thursday plus Friday together is one day. Are you clear with that? Every one of you, are you clear with that point?
Yes.
Thursday plus Friday is like one day only, one class only. So combinedly, it should be there in your mind. If you want to explain someone how to create application in Pega, what are different types of application your brother is asking that he wanted to learn from you, you should explain all those things. You should show that practical, this is how we can do, so that he can learn and he can do it, right? So let me, okay, I can take you further. See, further, if I am going to take you from the next topic, I mean, like connected to this application only. After you create application, what are being created? What is organization structure? What do you need to have the prerequisite knowledge about before you start working on Pega? So all those things you can get into. Like you need to know OOPS concepts. OOPS concepts, inheritance, encapsulation, class, inheritance, polymorphism, not now, after some time polymorphism, but still that will also come in future. Conceptually you need to understand, but you don't need to code anything in Pega. That concepts will be used in Pega. Okay. So as the OOPS concepts are there, will there be any Java programming? No. See, OOPS concepts are for the purpose of reusability. We discussed about reusability, right? How do you achieve reusability? What concept is being implemented behind this reusability? Inheritance concept is there. Polymorphism concept is there. So many things are there. Polymorphism is like making many forms of a rule. That also you'll get to know. So inheritance, this encapsulation, these things, before we discuss about the basics of OOPS concepts, and before we get into the subject, actual subject related to further things. So you have constructed a roof now. Application is like a roof. Inside roof, you need to create functional components, right? But when you create, you need to think about reusability. Every minute, think about reusability. So if you are going to achieve reusability, what concepts that you are going to utilize? How inheritance is implemented in Pega and all that. What are different types of inheritance in Pega? In general, universally, what are different types of inheritances? In Pega, what are those? All that before you start learning. Today, I will take some informative session. Don't get bored. Just I wanted to make sure that you all are going to follow a proper process and then achieve your goal on time. See, some of the students here are like fresh graduates from their colleges. Maybe you are from BTech graduate or MBA, MCA, MPharmacy, not MPharmacy and all. Maybe fresh graduates are like other degrees, MSc like that, can be PG, some normal other degrees also can be there. And there are students in our batch who are already working employees are there. Working employees means you might be working in non-IT job, BPO, KPO, or maybe any other non-IT job, and you wanted to get into IT. This category of students are also there. There are students who are already working in IT. Maybe they're working in .NET or UI technologies, Java, maybe mainframes, different technology. They wanted to switch their career because Pega has good career opportunities as well as high packages. And there are students who are already working on Pega. Very few students are there who are already working on Pega. For some reason, they are not able to learn in the real-time project. They want to learn everything here in a much better way, in depth. Okay, and you are going to be molded in such a way, or you are going to be delivered with a knowledge which is equivalent to 5 years plus experienced candidate. It's not a simple ordinary training like I'll tell you basics and then you will be attending as a fresher or something. So if you are going to put 5 years of experience, another category students are gap, who are having gap after education. So that students are going to put experience and show experience, right? So you have to be molded like a professional person. Okay. So knowledge wise, experience level, I will deliver you. There's no doubt about it. Okay. Just you can sit this side if you're not able to see. Okay. And knowledge wise, I'll give you 5 years equivalent. Even if you are a fresher, so you will gain that level of knowledge. Try to gain it and be ahead in the market, in the race. Okay. That's my point. So after you learn this, you are going to definitely apply for Pega job. What are the different aspects I'm going to help you in? I'm going to help you to deliver the technical knowledge about Pega and how to understand Pega, correlate with real-time examples. That is also another thing. And I'm going to help you resume preparation, project explanation, real-time process also I'll explain. In real time, how you'll get the requirements, what are the different teams coordinatively work together, okay, and how do you get the business requirements, what is Jira tool. These many other things apart from Pega also I'll be teaching you in your regular day-to-day. Multi-node environment, server environments, these things also I will touch on, because it's not simply if I teach Pega alone, that is not sufficient. So many requirements are, many topics or concepts are depending on multi-node environment. Like this, you need to know some of the other things other than Pega, other knowledge also. That also I will deliver you. It will take almost 4 months for me, except Constellation. So Constellation is a new framework that has been introduced by Pega to develop UI. So latest versions of Pega, you develop UI in a different way than your traditional one. First, we will start traditional and then we'll see latest also. Traditional, once you have good grip, latest way of Constellation UI development also you'll be learning. So you'll be learning both. That is for free of cost for you guys who are joining this training program. That training program is separately available again with a cost of 5,000 rupees for outsiders. Okay. But you will be getting that is for free of cost only. You will get both. See, in today's market, many students, many employees who are working on Pega, they don't know about this constellation. That's why they are joining our training program. But you are now going to have better knowledge than real-time resources. You are now constellation known person, means definitely you are ahead in the market. So 100% I am going to deliver from my end. Whatever I know, whatever the knowledge I have, whatever the knowledge I have gained, whatever is required for present market, plus even in future, how can you enhance your skill in Pega without taking the help of any other trainer? That way I am going to give you training and mold you. For that, from your side also, there should be cooperation required. Okay. And now tell me, what is your main motive behind joining Pega training? So today is going to be a session where we communicate with each other. Just tell me, what is your main motive? What is the reason you are trying to join? Online students know. What you do is utilize the chatting window in this Zoom meeting. You have chatting window, no? Just to type a message in the chatting window to me, explaining about your goal behind joining this Pega training program. Classroom students, quickly make it fast. What is the reason you are joining? What is your goal? Why are you learning Pega? You already working employee on Pega? Okay. And you wanted to understand completely Pega in depth. Next. Get knowledge and get job. You're currently working on Pega. You want to learn in depth. That's why you came here. See, working employees are coming to the training from zero. Why they are coming? How many years experience? 2 years hands-on. 3 years hands-on. But still you are here for Pega training. The reason is very simple. In real time, you'll not get chance to work on everything. You want to learn everything here. That's why you're coming. It's not about something else. Okay. In real time, no one will get chance to work on everything. No. But here you'll be learning everything in depth, including configuration to get a job. To get a job. Great future. Okay. So what? Pega has no coding and good future is there. That's why you want to learn. Others, please. No coding and good packages are there. That's why you want to learn. You are working on some other technology and some other. You want to shift to Pega because career options are good in Pega. Okay. No coding plus you want to go with high packages and you have some knowledge about UI and all. So this is going to be suitable for you. That's what you thought. Good. And what is your main motive? So what do you want to achieve from this training is you want to get job. Okay. What is your expectation from me? See, there are many people who are already working in Pega. Okay. That's good. To enhance my career opportunity in Pega. Okay. Good. I'll maximize. Need to understand Pega properly. Okay. Good. I'm banker and I want to shift to it. Good. And see, that's what, even if you are a working employee in real time, no, you will not get chance to work on everything. Plus, you cannot understand the connectivity between the rules in Pega. That's a main problem for real time employees. That's why they will join the training program here. Okay. And now, what is your expectation from the trainer? See, if I'm going to deliver you what you are expecting, then that you'll be satisfied and go out with satisfied heart. Otherwise, it will be a big deal. So tell me, what is your main expectation from the training program?
Depth
You should
knowledge
be
about
in a
Pega.
position to crack interviews. That's what you're expecting. I should be able to crack my interviews on my own without taking any help. Okay. Next, other persons.
To get depth knowledge in Pega.
To gain in-depth knowledge in Pega. In-depth means architecture level. Remember that. You need to learn to understand Pega to its architecture level. It's not that simply you learn practical. See, I can teach Pega within 2 months, within 45 days also, same course. When I am trying to give you only hands-on. Only hands-on means only practical part. Requirement, how to implement practical. That's what outsiders are doing, right? So requirement practical, but that's not something that you need to learn. That's not only thing you need to learn. So you must learn in-depth configuration level. You need to understand the architecture of Pega tool. then you can become an architect. Otherwise, you cannot become an architect. So you have to be in a position to guide 3 to 4 resources or employees in your company, and you want to act as a leader. Okay, you want to work as a Pega developer to the architecture level. So if you are going to work on a brand new project, how to set up the services, how to set up the database connections, okay, and how to how to understand the Pega database to modify something which is OOTB. Pega provided OOTB, you want to customize. How to customize OOTB? All that if you are able to do, that means you are a tech lead, you are an architect. So you want to become an architect, then you can join here. It's not a simple ordinary training of like a fresher oriented or a basic high level training. It's not only hands-on training. Only hands-on training means 2 months is more than enough. Architecture level, comparison with multi-node environment whenever required. So there are so many things that I am going to cover here. That's why I'm going to take a long duration of 4 months plus 15 days additionally for constellation. Understand clear, everyone? So you just have to do this. See, if you want to be in a position to crack interviews on Pega, you should have a target time. What is your target time maximum? 4 months is the duration where you are going to attend the training program. And after 4 months, within how many months you wanted to switch to Pega or get into Pega? Do you have that already been decided by you or not? So just quickly, you should be quickly responding when I ask questions like this, because you should be ready before you start anything. Yes, please. How many?
Yes.
Internally also, okay, you should have some target time, right? That's what I'm asking. Do you have any such thing?
Yes.
15 days after the course, 2 months after the course. Huh? Okay, you already have the opportunity there. Okay, but if you gain knowledge, you can move. Within 15 days, you'll get minimum bit knowledge. That's it. Okay, next 1 month, 2 months like that. See, all of you should have a target time. I want to get into this job by this time. See, some people who are like manager kind of role and all, you don't need to put any targets. If you are just joining the training program to manage and maintain your team and understand them when they're speaking technically, for you, no need of targets. For others only, I'm talking about 1 or 2 people, managers also will be there in the training program. Okay, now have certain target time being specified, marked in your calendar by the time you want to get into your job. But by the time, if you want to get into your job, you should have a proper schedule being designed. So you should have a proper schedule. So every day, morning 8 to 9, you are going to attend this training program, correct? There is no way you can avoid this simply. See, 8 to 9 means 8 to 9 only. You will be sitting at 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock. You are going to attend the session and gain some knowledge. That's it. It's a proper scheduled one. Then what about the practice schedule time for you? So what is the time in a day that you want to allocate for the practice purpose? Practice means here not only hands-on. See, what are the documents I am providing you? Class running notes with high-level points. Plus, you remember I have provided you theory document. I provided you what document? Diagrams I am providing you. So going through class running notes, diagrammatical representation, okay, of that JPG file, and also I am giving you this practical document, no, screenshot by screenshot practical document I am giving you some document, correct? This document you have to go through, plus what else you need to go through? Theory document I have shared if you have opened it by this time. So I don't know how many of you have opened the theory document which I have shared you. So like application related also I have shared you, no? So application, types of application, theory document. In the document also you have one diagram and all. So this document also you have to go through. See, I will recommend you or one practice. Like first thing, so after the class is over, may not be immediately, before the next class, okay, at your allocated time. Some people are immediately after the class, you want to spend 1.5 hours. Some people maybe evening, some people maybe at your convenient time, allocated plus convenient time. But the time should be the same time frame every day, like a timetable. So as you have 8 to 9 in your timetable fixed for your Pega class, classroom or online training. The same way, one fixed time slot of 1 hour to 1.5 hours should be there in your timetable, every day's timetable. That time you want to sit and practice. Other than that time, any additional time you have, just try to research more. So have a proper schedule. Having a proper schedule, okay, being designed for yourself and executing it properly every day, consistently every day, that is going to give you or make you to achieve your goals. See, it's not that on a random purpose you are joining this training, or it's not that randomly you practice at some time slot in a day. Not like that. Have a proper strict timetable designed for you. Okay, at what time you want to practice Pega, at what time you want to have lunch, at what time you want to go to office, at what time you are coming back from office, all that have a proper schedule. I know going to office is in your hand, coming back is not in your hand, but still have some time being set up for that. Okay, 9 o'clock I'll go to office, 6 I will reach out to home. Okay, 1 hour I'll fresh up and I'll do my dinner. Then I'll sit for learning Pega for 1.5 hours. After that, I do a quick revision once again for 15 minutes over. I'll close and I'll spend time with my family like that. Have a proper schedule. Okay, write your timetable, every one of you. What is your office timings? What is your class timings? And what is the time frame that you want to allocate for Pega learning, practice and all. So in this first priority is for theory document. If you are a student who has attended the regular live session, for you the first one is theory. Suppose if you are a student who is not attending live but you want to depend on recording, first one is recorded video. Recorded video you need to watch. If on a day when you miss the class, you need to start from watching the recorded video. If you're a student who is joining but cannot attend live session, want to depend on video, for you also 0 step is applicable. If you are lively attending every day, no need to watch video once again, because when you attend the class, you will be able to understand it. It will be there in your mind. When you try to go through the documents, you'll be able to recollect everything that we have discussed in the class. Your brain has such ability. And theory document is the first priority that you need to go through in a day. Okay, today 1 hour session is over. So if you want to begin recollecting what is done today, and if you want to practice what is being told today, first you start with what? Theory document. What is theory document? That what document I am sharing now? Application like this, what documents of related to your topic. So 2 times at least you have to go through theory documents. First time when you go through theory document, little bit you will understand. Second time you will understand even much better. 2 times you need to go till you have a clear idea and understanding about the concept. So here you will gain the knowledge about concept. You will understand. You will get an understanding about concept of what is the rule and what is that particular rule and all. Second thing, after this, open the class running notes. Class running notes. Just it will not take more than 5 minutes to look into class running notes. No, it's like a quick recap of important point. Quick recap of important points. That's what will be there in the class running notes. And after that is over, just note down it in a paper or in an Excel document, tick mark when you are doing it. Follow this order only. Next, you open the practical document with the screenshots. I'm sharing you practical document with screenshots, no? So first thing is without hands-on, without hands-on. So you need to go through this document without doing any hands-on. Why I am saying this specifically is many students, they are going to, after the class is over, they are going to open practical document. They will place it in their phone or something, and they will open Pega software, login, and they do copy paste by screenshot by screenshot. They see one screenshot navigation. Okay, go to left corner application. Click on that. They will click second screenshot. Choose application. Choose an application. Third screenshot. Write down the application name. Fourth screenshot. Advanced configuration. Click on that. That's what they will do. This will not will give you any knowledge. This will not give you any knowledge. See, you are starting a journey. You know where to start. You should know clearly where to start, where to end, what should be the outcome of your journey. Okay. So before you start the hands-on practical, you should have all this in your mind, what to do. See, you want to construct suppose you want to construct a wall or a building. So is it like blindly you start constructing? No. Before you are going to construct that wall, you will have a clear, you would have seen that wall and then you construct. Without seeing, can you construct? Seeing not physically. Definitely in an imagination, you should have a clear picture of that one, then only you can properly construct. You don't have a proper picture seen about what you are trying to do now, you cannot get a good result. You cannot get a good result at all. Have a proper picture of the scene, what you wanted to do. And you know the journey, step by step, you know the journey. Journey should be there here, not only in the document. You have a clear idea, understanding, and you have visually seen what you want to construct, then start constructing it. So for that, you need to go through practical document with screenshots without hands-on 2 times. How many times? 2 times. First when you open it first time, read the practical scenario. What is the scenario? Try to understand this requirement. Requirement you understand? How to do it in Pega. Screenshot by screenshot. Just visually have a movement through that particular document. Just go through the document. Okay, visually just see that screenshot by screenshot what has to be done in Pega. So where to start, where to end, what is the output that you are expecting at the end, screenshot by screenshot, you do practical here in your mind. Okay, you're doing here really practical. First time when you do, okay, good. Second time again go through the document. One more time, repeat one more time. Just once again you see, go through screenshot by screenshot, try to understand step by step what do you need to do. 2 times if you are going to go through the document, you will get some clear picture about 80% like that. Okay, you now have some idea where to start, where to end, what is the final outcome you are expecting, and what screenshots you will come across, what navigations you have to go through. Maybe your brain cannot remember it on a single go, right? Take the help of the document, but don't do any copy paste. Okay, whatever you now remember, try to put it as hands-on. Now 4th step is what? Do a hands-on practical. Do a hands-on practical. You do a hands-on practical now. So when you do hands-on practical, try not to look into the document to the maximum possibility. Okay, then your brain is trying to remember the things automatically. You don't instruct it remember. You instruct it won't remember. You experience it will remember automatically. Okay, just giving an instruction of remembering, brain cannot remember. If you experience it visually and all, then your brain can remember. Okay, so give such a training to your brain. Just simple, I will tell you. So I will give you a few words, try to repeat it, not repeat along with me. Try to tell me that words in the same order, same word in the same order. Okay, just 1 minute task. Okay, I'll tell you something. Okay, okay. So I'll tell you this, like my first word is LED light. I'll just go word by word. Just when I'm saying, you try to remember that. Okay, now you give an instruction to your brain, I want to remember. Okay, you have to tell the same immediately in the same order. Okay, okay. So LED light, idle, water, river, children, paper, boats, butterflies, cloud, aeroplane. Okay, anyone can tell me these words now. One person can try.
Water, river,
What's going on? Just see yourself where you stand. You have given instruction to your brain that I want to remember the words that I'm hearing now. And has it remembered that? You're able to say in the same order? Okay. You're not able to say? I'll tell you one story. Okay. Simply, there is no logic in the story. Okay. Don't think logically, but make a story. Okay. Simple story. 1 minute. Okay. There is a temple. In the temple, LED light is there. Under the LED light, there is an idol. From the LED light, water is just falling onto this idol. Okay, the water that is, it's kind of abhishekam, right? Abhishekam. Okay, and that water that is what is being there, it is just it will go out, right? Definitely it is going out and reaching a nearby river. Okay, temple, light is there, under the light focus, there is an idol and water is just coming out of the light. Okay, let it be, no logic. Okay, and that water is just reaching out to a river. In the drain way, it is reaching out to a river. Okay, at the river bank, some children are playing. Okay, they want to play with paper boats. They have papers in their hand. They are making boats, releasing that boats in the river bank in the water. They are enjoying. Magically, after some time, these boats have become butterflies and started flying. Okay, and these butterflies, when they reach to the clouds, it has automatically, magically, it has become an aeroplane. Understand? Got it? Got the story? Now you tell me that keywords, I told you now, around 8 keywords like that. Just tell me in the same order. Try to tell me in the same order. All of you type here. To me personally, everyone should try to type now. Before maybe you are not able to do that, but now you try it. Yes. Butterfly. But now tell me, yes, in first scene and the second time, first time, second time, where you are able to remember. Second time, you did not give any instruction to your brain. I want to remember the keywords. You are just listening casually, the story. But all the keywords you are able to say in the same order. Try online students, offline. Anyone else try? LED light, water, water idol, river, children, paper board, papers, papers. Okay, paper board. Butterflies. But you are able to remember, right? Why you are able to remember this time? But you did not instruct your mind like, I want to remember this. You will never able to remember when you instruct your brain to remember, because by nature it has the ability to remember. You don't have to tell it again. You don't have to tell it again to remember whatever you're reading. Remember, I want to say, write the same in the exam. Giving instruction, a pressure will be created in your brain. It cannot remember. What you say, it cannot remember. What it can remember freely, it will remember for sure. So anything, if you have a visual, what is that? View. Okay. A visual view is there in your mind. It starts remembering. Simply, it cannot remember. Connectivity should be there. So the subject that you are learning, when you learn it, you should be able to visually see that. Comparing with any real world scenario, what you want to construct, you have to visually see before you construct it. And there should be a connectivity between what you are doing. Without connectivity, again, connectivity is lost means you will stop there. Okay. So the connectivity should be there between what you are learning. So make a story of your wish with anything that you are learning. Okay. And have a connectivity, automatically your brain remembers, and you can extract only the required content out of it and then put it on the paper in the exam or maybe in the interview. Okay. Just try not to instruct your brain to remember anything when you are learning, when you are navigating and all, or to understand. It will automatically do that. And you should have a proper visualization being constructed. You need to spend more time on understanding part than the practical part. Practical, I have taught you practical. I have taken almost 45 minutes to do the 2 practicals, correct? I'm doing practical, taking screenshots and giving to you, explaining you in between, correct? If I do practical, that practical, I can do it in 2 minutes. 1 minute for framework application creation, 1 minute for implementation. The same I have taken almost 45 minutes to give you explanation and give you clear idea and understanding of what you're trying to do. In the same way, if you spend more time on understanding part, okay, or drawing diagrams, writing diagrams, do not write the notes, because I'm already giving the notes. Try to write your own highlighted points in your own notes, not while the class is running. When you go through theory document plus practicals, hands-on, whatever it is, try to write only the key points of the subject. Okay. And try to draw diagrams to cross-check your understanding. So whatever you have learned, you understand, try to represent. So you want to create framework application, on top of it implementation. Draw as a diagram, you can never forget. Draw, take a pencil paper, okay, in your notes only, pen or paper, pencil is better, pencil, and then draw one diagram of whatever you have understood, whatever you want to construct, draw as a diagram. Now you have practical in your mind and start doing practical. Practical will not take more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes, or maximum 5 minutes. You know what? If you do it blindly, if you stuck somewhere in between, if you make any mistake, no, you cannot correct it. But if you follow this process, after having a clear cut understanding about what you wanted to do, if you start in such a phase, such a mode, definitely if there is any issue, you will be able to fix it by yourself without taking anyone else help. Because you know the journey, complete details about the journey, you know, clearly you know. When you know the details about the journey clearly, somewhere you are stuck in between, you know how to handle. If you don't have any idea about where you are traveling to and what are the different checkpoints you have to go through, if there is some blocker, you cannot go forward. You need the help of some known person, right? So that's what. Have a clear idea and understanding about what you wanted to do, then start doing that. Okay. Then how your brain remembers the things, because it has a lot of stuff in your brain. It is storing a lot of stuff. What is it storing other than Pega, other than your family, and other than your personal life, other than some useful information related to your health or maybe your family? Other than that, what else it is storing? Your brain will have certain limited capability. Definitely there is a hard disk, means limit will be there. Your brain is also one type of hard disk only. It can store not everything, but it can store what you like much. Okay. So if you are creating a passion towards learning Pega, if you're liking the subject, then it stores it permanently. What you like most, that is what it stores. If you have some what is that, interest, so whatever the things that you are most interested about, then your brain is going to start storing those things permanently. Okay. If you're not interested, it will reject, it will throw away, overflow. So overflow means you have to do it for tomorrow. You have exam, but you don't have interest to study. You are studying unwillingly. You are trying to study. What will happen tomorrow? Will you be writing everything in good in exam? You're not going to get good marks in the exam because you're not going to deliver it properly. Why not able to deliver? Because you don't have any interest on the subject, but still you have to study it. You are studying. So there will not be any use. So create a passion on the subject. So you should be passionate about learning the subject that you're taking now. Okay, then only you can be successful. So if you want to gain knowledge, then create a passion towards the subject. You're passionate about it, then you're getting bored, throw away, keep your laptop aside, no worry. So that's why I told you, allocate some time, think about it all the time. Okay, research on it, research on the subject, create an interest in you. Okay, that will become a passion. Then you can be an architect in Pega soon. Okay, without these things, it's not possible to achieve what you want. It's not simply you regularly attend the class and you go back from the class and throw away your laptop and books, and tomorrow you come down and same thing repeated. After 4 months, nothing, empty hand. Like 4 years BTech, how it has done? Same way. Okay, so that's what result. After 4 years, you don't know basics of C language. Why we don't know basics of C language? Because we are not interested to learn 50 subjects. Okay, every day exam, mid exams, lab exams, final exams. It's like only exams, nothing else. Reading, remembering, no time to understand, no time to analyze, no time to do practical. But you are completing the graduation, 4 years degree, technical guy, this and that. Okay, but no use, right? Give more time in understanding and spend more time on understanding. Okay, you should be in a position, to explain your friend about the subject. Be in that position, be independent. Suppose if you hire four candidates under you in a project, you should be in a position to teach them Pega and make them good Pega resources. That's what you have to set a goal. It's not that you learn for yourself alone. So explanation skill also very, very important. See, you are knowledgeable person in a subject, means not only practicals, you should be in a position to explain it very well to others. That also try to gain. Okay, you know, when you are explaining others, you will gain more knowledge. Mentors are going to have good knowledge because they are mentors. If the mentor is not a mentor, if they are not mentoring, okay, definitely their knowledge will be limited. You share your knowledge with your co-student as much as possible. Your knowledge will double, triple, like that. So try to share the knowledge. If you are in a position always seeking help from others, you will always be in a position to seek the help. Your brain doesn't try to think about the things by itself. No, it will not try. So because it will try only always when I need help. My father is there, my brother is there, I need money. Okay. But if you want to be independent somehow, you go and work in a hotel. There is nothing wrong, right? Going to America, you're working in a hotel only. Okay. But in India, if you're ashamed to work in a hotel, right? So go and work in a hotel and 5,000, 10,000 rupees per month. No problem. No problem. Dignity of labor will be there. Earn for yourself. Try to help yourself. Okay. Only you should help yourself. Then you become independent. When you become independent, you take responsibility onto your shoulders. You will understand the purpose of life, importance of life. You will understand the value of time. Then only you'll understand. So as long as you are a son, you cannot understand. You become a father, you'll understand. You will be responsible for sure. Okay. So you will understand, you know the value of time. So do not waste even a minute time. Okay. See, if you wanted to become number one in any subject or any field, you should have certain qualities. Okay. Without that, nothing is going to come to you. Your feet for free of cost. Okay. You need to spend something. You need to sacrifice something. Then only you'll get it. Okay. You don't need to sacrifice too much now. Simple thing I'll tell you. See, just maybe I don't know whether you are following this or not. The very first thing is, you can say that. Wake up early in the morning. What do you mean by wake up early in the morning? What time you wake up early in the morning? Early morning means what time? What time you guys are waking up? Just tell me. Just tell me. There's nothing to hide. Just be open and be friendly. 6 a.m. in the morning. Next.
4:30.
5:30 a.m. in the
4:30.
morning. 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Next. 6. Okay. 5:30. Okay. Let me tell you this. Good. See, I'm not talking about a person. This is not applicable to someone who is already working in night shift. You are coming from office at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. How can you wake up at 5 o'clock? It's not. You can wake up at 8 o'clock. No problem. 7 o'clock, you can wake up. No issues. Suppose if you are a family person with a small kid, okay, newborn baby, 1 year, they are disturbing you, not allowing you to sleep midnights. This is not applicable for you till some time. I'm talking about someone who can go to bed maximum 11 p.m. in the night. Maximum 11 p.m. you can go to bed and that's it. And who is not having any job seekers who have a lot of free time. So at least you can go to bed by 11 p.m. This is applicable to you. So if you want to wake up morning, if you want to say it is early morning. So early morning time is between 3:45 to 4:15. If you are waking up between this time, you say yourself that, okay, I'm waking up early morning. That's the early morning. After that is morning. Okay, your 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m., 6, all this is morning. See, if you are going to spend 1 hour time between 4 to 5, 4 to 5, 1 hour, if you are spending to do some work, any work, the time you spend will be equivalent to 2 to 3 hours in a day. In a day, if you spend 2 to 3 hours, that is equivalent to 1 hour there at the very morning, early morning. Just wake up. So you don't set this target of waking up at 3:45 like me. You don't wake up at 3:45. It should be a practice because today you are setting alarm at 5 o'clock, waking up, snoozing, again wake up, snooze, wake up, snooze, 6 or 6:30 as you want, you'll wake up. Generally, many people, it happens like this. 90 what percentage of people will do this? 99.9999%. Okay. That much percentage, they snooze, they'll wake up. So if you're going late, that's a different case. Leave it. I'm talking about someone who can go to bed at 11 o'clock. You can very well wake up by 4 o'clock. But don't try 4 o'clock immediately. Okay. If you are waking up at 6, try for 5:30. Few days. 5:30 before 5. Before that, 4:30. 4. Enough. Okay. So you'll find a lot of time in your day. Believe me. And you, after you go to bed, you'll struggle 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours for getting sleep, correct? How many of you are there like that? I know this is also 95%, minimum 95%. After you go to bed, you'll struggle a lot to get sleep. But if you are going to wake up early, you'll automatically sleep. Once you go to bed, take a book. After going to bed, every day, try to practice this. Take a book in your mother tongue. Any book, good book, not like Swati book and all. So good book means Wings of Fire, maybe Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or maybe like emotional intelligence. There are many books are there. Okay, some good books which you can much better understand and feel probably in your mother tongue possible. And take that book. Okay, you go to bed at 10:30 and start reading the book. By 11 o'clock you'll get the sleep. When we are reading only we'll get sleep. No, that you know, right? You'll get the sleep automatically. You don't have to struggle. Okay, once you start lying on the bed, you will get so many thoughts. Okay, if you want to avoid that, only thing is take one book. Don't take any fictional books and all. That will create a lot of interest. You will spend overnight time. Don't do that. Try to go through autobiography of Srinivas Ramanujan and read about Elon Musk, read about Microsoft founder. Because you belong to software, you can take that, no? Steve Jobs. Okay, so try to learn about their lifestyle. Okay, you cannot follow them for sure, but you will get something out of it for sure. Every day 5 papers, 6 papers, like a 1 month 1 book. Okay, don't read it in 1 day. Okay, even if it is creating a lot of interest, don't do it in 1 day. Just half an hour if you read, automatically you'll get the sleep, and you'll get a tight sleep when you do this. Okay, if possible have your dinner by 7 p.m. Okay, morning time you allocate for learning anything, fresh mind. Okay, you are part of this nature only, right? So nature wakes up at 3:45, you wake up at 3:45. Okay, it's not after the sun you are going to wake up. Sun should not see you on the bed. Okay, so that's what. If you follow this, definitely you'll be able to achieve. And avoid social media. Avoid phone and social media. So what do you want to avoid? First thing is avoid the phone. Okay. See, always do not take your phone into your hand. Just try to keep it away from where you are. Okay. Otherwise, automatically your hand is going to take the phone because you got addicted to it. So it's not in your hand for your information. You are in the hand of phone today. That's what happened. Okay. In the market, society. So try to be away from your phone, smartphone. Otherwise, simply you will open and you'll here and there you'll be surfing. So when you are eating also you'll surf like this. Okay, mosquitoes, bees, everything will be there. You will still eat. Okay, but we are pretty much addicted to this one. So try to avoid this. Okay, phone you just if you are in bedroom, phone should be in hall. You are in hall, phone should be in bedroom. If it rings for phone, what is the purpose of phone? You want to talk to your friends, your parents, someone. First primary purpose. Try to execute only primary purpose. Okay, you want to watch a movie or something, watch in TV, television, connect your television, and you have different channels and all. Try to avoid phone. Okay, and try to avoid spending on the social media unnecessarily. People, I don't know, they want to relax, they will open the reels. We don't know why they are dancing. We don't know why we are watching. Maybe they are doing it, they are dancing in the videos of short videos. They are doing something, maybe that is their career. But we are going to watch it unnecessarily. See, relaxation time cannot be your reels time. See, you might be saying that 10 minutes I want to watch, after that I want to study. You will open phone, 10 minutes, scroll, scroll, scroll. 10 minutes over. What you will say now? More 5 minutes I want to spend, after that I'll study. 5 minutes. More 10 minutes, half an hour. Anyhow, I'll spend 1 hour. I'll again scroll. 2 hours, you will get strained. Then only you'll just keep it aside. Now you cannot study. 10 minutes on with the intention of 10 minutes only you have taken your phone, but it has led to almost 2 hours time, 1 hour time. That's what every day night you are doing on your bed. Every day morning, once you wake up, first you'll search for phone only, not even opening eyes. Phone. Where is phone? Phone is not there. So try to avoid this. Okay. Do not watch that unnecessary. Just have a question to yourself. What I want to do now, is it really necessary for me, myself, my career, my family, my health, my family health, or maybe useful for society or not? Have these questions to yourself. If it is not fitting into any one of these things, don't do it. Okay, I'm not telling you completely avoid it. If you're okay, you want to go to Instagram and watch something, that should be a useful one. You want to research on Pega, you want to get some health tips which is really necessary for you now. So unnecessarily, simply don't watch something which you do not really need it, because it is going to drag you into it. Okay, so do not try to create unnecessary interest for you. So just try to find out what is really necessary and needed for you, and try to research on that. Try to create interest on that. Okay, if you're watching this video, you want to do like this boy, you want to do like this girl, but you cannot do it. When you watch the video, you will also get a thought like, I want to do like this, I want to do like this, but you cannot do it. Okay, if you really want to do like that, you'll throw away your phone and you start doing it. Okay, just do not watch that reels, throw away your phone. Okay, try to avoid this, you will get a lot of free time. Okay, and try to avoid the reels, try to avoid the TV serials, Telugu serials over, Hindi serials over, English also, Korean serials they are watching now. People have transferred to that Korean serials. Everyone is watching Korean serials. Not only Korean serials, watch discussion in phones, phone call. Okay, you try to avoid this. If you are watching movies regularly, you are watching repeatedly, which is really not necessary for your career. Try to avoid that. I'm not saying you don't watch movies. See, it's as simple as that. You want to become an engineer, you study engineering textbooks. If you are going to study biology, you can never become an engineer for lifetime. If you want to become a Pega software developer, then study Pega. If you keep on watching movies, this will be gone. See, you want to become a movie director. If you want to make a film, if you want to produce a film, you want to become an actor, 24/7 you watch movies only. You are on right track only now. You want to become a software engineer, why are you watching so many movies, reality shows, even that audio show, audio functions, video functions? They are just doing it for their business. They are on right track. They are working for their goal. Unfortunately, you are also working for their goal only. Try to realize what I am saying. Okay, I am not simply spending time on this session. Before we start something here, it's my responsibility as a trainer. I wanted to make you realize something that really you have to do, you should not do something. Okay, this movie stars and all actors, movie actors. Okay, if you follow their life, your life will be dumped for sure. There's no doubt about it. I'm saying once again, you want to become a part of the film industry, then you do it. You follow them. You just go through watching movies, 4 movies a day. That is okay. You are on right track. But you want to become a software engineer, you want to become a doctor. Movies is nothing for you. Here and there, once in a while, you watch some good movies after getting a proper review. You all have watched Pushpa 2. Can you become that Pushparaj? Watching Pushpa 2. Can you become Pushparaj? Do you want to become Pushparaj in real life? KGF 2. You want to become Rocky Bhai? You cannot become Rocky Bhai and you cannot get that much gold, no? Not possible. If it is real life, no. Next minute, they will be under the bars. Okay. So, these are unnecessary things that you are doing. Do you know a movie, A Man Who Knows Infinity? At least 12th fail, you know. Watching 12th fail, it may add a value to your life. Again, I'm repeating, I'm not saying don't watch movies. Watch something really useful. You don't even know Man Who Knows Infinity. See, what you research for, that you get. What you reap, that you sow. Right? So, if you are watching Pushpa movie, you can never become a Pushparaj, you can never become a Raki by watching these things. But if you watch 12th fail, maybe you become that auto wala to IPS officer. Maybe some value will be added. You'll come to know what is life, and it will create some interest on your life and how to take the career. Struggling a lot in a day, still becoming an IPS officer. That's a good thing, right? So that's what you have to really take into your mind. Not this Pushparas, not this Raki Bhai, not this Prabhas cinema actor. They are nothing in front of your parents, right? So your heroes should be your parents, your brother, someone who is really giving you a motivation in your life, in your day-to-day life. They should be your heroes, not someone who is going to do export illegally the sandalwood, who is going to collect the gold illegally and storing. That person should not be your role models. That character should not be, that persons also should not be. If you are promoting wrong things in the market, you are a wrong person. There's no doubt about it. Okay. In everything, good and bad is there. Unfortunately, good is 1%, bad is 99%. Whoever is going to search for that 1%, they will be successful. Create a habit of reading books, good books. Okay, create a habit of watching only good movies. A Man Who Knows Infinity, autobiography of Srinivas Ramanujan sir. Watch it. You'll come to know the value of life. Okay, so that's what you need to do in your life. Watching these reels, what will give you? Nothing. With empty hands, strain eyes. Okay, everything you will be losing in your life. Okay. So yes, you try to avoid this social media, these people, these persons, news channels. Okay, senseless shows like Big Boss, nonsense shows like Jabardast. All this you try to avoid. I am not hesitating to say the names also. I don't care. Okay. So it is first thing is you for you. Next thing is you for your family. Third one is you for the society. If anything is not fitting into these three, that's not for you. Just think about it. Okay. Of course, when you become a father or mother, you for your children first, then you for you. Okay. That way your mindset will be changed. That you'll come to know only after you get married and you get a children. Okay. So this is what. Try to avoid your phone and social media for unnecessary things and all. You want to go to YouTube and watch some useful videos on Pega, Java, something you want to learn for your health purpose, some tips, some guidance from experts like that, and maybe technology, new things you want to know because you are in a technical learning, you are in a journey of learning technology and all. That is, you are on right track. But if you are watching reality shows, you are watching unnecessary movies, you are watching that. Uh, I'll show you one another dirtiest programs also. I will tell you. Maybe you may be finding me sounding something rude, unstoppable. Okay, are those the only successful people in this world? Do they think they're really successful by making senseless movies? And see, it's a kind of human tendency that you'll get attracted to something if group of people is going to say something, the other person individual also going to believe the same thing. Okay, if they are telling we are doing something great, everyone is saying promoting, you'll feel that is great only unless you have your own common sense being working. Okay, never watch that shows. Okay, a person can never become a hero in this society when he is not promoting good things. A person who is promoting mansion house, how can he become a human being? He is not a human being. A person who promotes playing rummy, how can he become a human being? He can never be, right? Have a responsibility towards society. That's very, very important. You try to help someone, definitely you will get written back for that for sure, one or the other ways. Always have a helping nature. Okay, it should be a win-win situation for both of you. That's how. Mold yourself as a disciplined person in one word. Mold yourself. I know you are disciplined, guys, but still, I'm trying to make you realize, be a disciplined person in life. You will be number one. You will live happily. I'm not saying you have to earn 25 lakhs a month. A person who is earning 10,000 also living happily. A person who is earning 25 lakhs a month, staying in big bangla, big car, okay, luxurious life, but there is no happiness here in the heart. What is the use? Be content with what you have and try to do hard work to achieve what you want. Simply do not dream to get anything without putting the efforts. Okay, effort should be there, hard work should be there, then you achieve it, then you will enjoy the fruit. Okay, if you get a lottery, you will not know the value. Okay, but if you are going to really establish your own kingdom by your hard work, then you can now feel like a king. It's not like Royal Enfield, once you sit, you don't feel like a king. You cannot be a king by sitting on Royal Enfield or some bike. By sitting in a luxurious car, you don't have to see the sky. Have your eyes always seeing the earth. That is very, very important. This is a kind of, these are the things, whatever I am telling is like a life lesson, other than your technology, life lessons. If you can take it into your mind, your heart, definitely your life will change for sure. There's no doubt about it. Okay. So that's what I want to tell you. It's already 2 minutes past 9 o'clock. So we will meet tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to start our technical journey, understanding about what has to be done next, technically plus practically. So the next topic onwards, we are going to resume our sessions tomorrow. Today, I just wanted to give you an informative session, which is a kind of motivation session, as taking responsibility onto my shoulders. I have to make sure my students are going to be disciplined. Maybe whatever your age, but you are my student only here, right? Okay, maybe many of them are elder to me. You know all these things, but just it's my responsibility. It's not that simply I want to teach Pega and close and wind up and go away. Okay. So thank you for joining and attending this session. I hope you find this session useful and helpful to you. Just replay this session, listen this, make a note, try to follow this. Definitely you will gain whatever you want in your life. Okay. So I can take this up to 3 hours in a day, but we don't have time. That's why I'm winding up here. Okay. Making it in a short. So you can wind up for today. 8 o'clock sharp tomorrow. Okay. You can wind up. Thank you.